What did Trump promise you?
Where's the fraud? Where's the evidence of fraud? Where's the evidence of fraud? Where is the evidence of fraud? Shame on you!
Certify the results.
Certify the results! Congressman Barrett!
Certify the results!
Meeting with certify the results! Certify the results! Why are you meeting? Shame on you! Certify the results! Certify the results! Certify the results!
Where's Twitter on that? Where's Facebook on that? That's a mob, okay? All they're there is to harass and to try to frighten you. That's a public official, right? That's a public official that is doing his job, going to the White House to see the chief magistrate of this nation, the President of the United States, and he's mobbed at the airport in Michigan, and he's mobbed when he gets to Reagan National Airport in our nation's capital. Where are the police? Where are the Capitol Police? Where are federal authorities? They knew where he was coming in. Why is there no protection for him? This is what you're up against. This is what we're fighting. We are not going to bend to this mob. That's the future. That's the future of your country. Those are the people. You see, count all the votes, count all the votes. They don't care if they're illegal alien votes. They don't care if they're coming back from the dead. They don't care if they're made up. Count all the votes, count all the votes. Well, no, we're not going to count all the votes. It's not going to happen. You're going to be tearing your hair out. You're going to be crying. You're going to be having riots. We don't care. We don't care. We're not counting all the votes. We're going to only count the legal, certifiable chain of custody from living folks that are registered to vote. Those are the votes that we're going to count, and we're not going to count anything else. And when we count those, Donald Trump's going to win in a massive landslide. We don't care how many Lamar Alexanders, we don't care how many Bob Corkers, we don't care. And by the way, people in Tennessee ought to be ashamed. You got the Corkers of the world and the Lamar Alexanders of the world and all these guys out there right now saying they're throwing towel. We're not throwing out the towel. Heck, folks, we're not even halfway through this. This is going to get a lot uglier. President Trump, last time I looked, you're the President of the United States. Why are there not federal officials? People are coming in to see you. This is like the convention over at the White House when the people left, they're attacked. This is like they have a rally or march in support. People are attacked. This is like the CDC. Nobody goes home for Thanksgiving. Let's start running the government like we run the government. When an official comes in for a visit, let's have some protection. It's not that we don't know what's going to happen. That intimidates people. That's why people don't want to step up. People are afraid. We see it every day. Our phone blows up. I got information, but I'm afraid. I know what went on, but I'm afraid. I see what happened to the commissioners in Michigan. I'm afraid. Nobody's there to protect me. I'm afraid. The left understands this. The opposition understands this. They understand the fear. That's what it's all about. They knew the guy was coming. Where's the protection? He had one guy with him. It looks like his body man. If we're going to win this, we got to get serious about it. Let's close and win. But we have to be serious. And be serious. We got to be thinking about every extra piece. The piece in Axios today. All of those people that leaked to Axios. Hey, look, just do the following. Just go. Just leave. We don't need you around. You lost. You did not secure the victory. That's why we're in the situation we're in right now. You win on the third, but that's not the whole thing. The only victory that matters is who raises their hand at noon on the 20th of January, 2021. Everything else is a set of steak knives. Coffees for closers. You didn't close, so don't sit around and just leak on the people that are trying to close. I don't hear all your excuses. Oh, you don't think this, you don't think that. First off, all the lawsuits were wrong. All your lawsuits, the remedies didn't get you to victory, didn't get you a decertification, didn't get you enough votes. So don't hear about all the great crack legal team you had. You didn't have a crack great legal team. We wouldn't be doing this today if you did. But you don't need to sit there and go to Jonathan Swan and just start whining. There's a great awakening of the American people, but there's going to be a great separation of who are down for the fight and who are not. Because don't think on President Trump. Don't think after he raises his hand. Everybody out there in the audience, don't think after he raises his hands on the 20th on the Bible. You think it's going to get better? Do you honestly think it's going to get better? That's when it really gets tough. You talk about fear. How many people do you think are going to sign up to serve in the second term? How many? Look at the first term. How many great jobs people come getting out of the White House? How many great corporate jobs? You get the Yahoo, you get the Google comms job, you get the $4 million comms job the Obama guy gets, you get the great corporate gig, you're going to be hired by one of these lobbyist firms as a big rainmaker. The answer to all of that is no. What did John Kerry? John Kerry said it today. John Kerry, he put the finger on it. He said the greatest single threat to the Great Reset, which is the operating manual, the operating plan of the globalist, is the nationalistic populist. Well, if you're a nationalistic populist, which means you support this president, you're not sitting there. You're not going to get a big corporate gig from a globalist, okay?